Ladies and gentlemen, before the French came here, Saigon used to be the small village, the fishing village. So in the year of 1857, the French attacked Vietnam and colonized Vietnam, and even they attacked Laos and Cambodia. So the French colonized three countries, Vietnam, Laos and Cambodia, and they named it Indochina. And Saigon was chosen to be capital of Indochina. That's why the French set up the Governor Palace. You can see it in front of the back page, right here. The original one, built up in the year 1873. Governor Palace of Indochina. Until the year of 1954, when the French were defeated, Indian Bien Phu, and the French have this to sign the agreement, the Geneva Agreement. And according to the Geneva Agreement, Vietnam, our country, have to be divided to two sides, North and South Vietnam. North Vietnam follow communist, and South Vietnam follow capitalist.
Excuse me, can you talk to us somewhere a bit cooler so we can feel a bit...
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah, can we go somewhere
go
cooler?
to the train.
Good idea.
Okay, you stay the leader.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, when the French were defeated in 1954, Indian Bien Phu. That's why the Geneva Agreement was signed, and our country was divided into two countries, North, South Vietnam. And this place became the capital. Saigon became the capital of South Vietnam. And the former Governor Palace became to presidential palace of South Vietnam government. But ladies and gentlemen, in the year of 1962, right here they got coup d'etat. So they got pilot, he flew on the fighter, and he wanted to kill the president, Diem. So he dropped the bomb, and his bomb destroyed the left wing of the palace. The president escaped, survived, but the palace was broke down. And finally, the president decided to destroy the old one and build up the new one. You can see the style. And this new building completed in the year of 1966. That's why you can see the style of 1960s. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, on April 30, 1975, April 30, 1975, this is the first two communist tanks of the North Vietnam Army. Knocked down the gate over there, entered two parts, and South Vietnam surrendered. And in the same time, you saw the plane where the last helicopter left on the top of the CIA office. During the Vietnam War, South Vietnam received the help from American. And Vietnam War is very symbolic war between symbolic war of the Cold War between two systems, communist and capitalist. And South Vietnam received the help of American, but North Vietnam received the help from Soviet Union and mainland China. That's why you see here, two tanks, the same type, T-54, but the first one made in China, under license of the second one made in Soviet Union. The Chinese made and Russian made two tanks. Now follow me this way, we go inside. Ladies and gentlemen, right here you can see the place used to be for the company of people, where the president had the meeting with his officer. And right here, just only 30 minutes when the first communist tank came through, he signed the surrender. He signed the surrender agreement and hand over the power to the representative of communism. Ladies and gentlemen, actually, the last president who stayed in his power just only 2 days. Why? Because the former one, he left already. And he stayed exiled in the south of London. So, finally, they want retired general. Retired general. His nickname Big Minh. He is a big tall. Was assigned to be the president in the last 2 days. And the first action he did in that time, he decided to make the secret deal between American Communist Army and South Vietnam government. Because in that time, Communist Army isolating Saigon, ready for the last battlefield, the bloody battlefield. And finally, the last solution was carried out. That means all Americans allowed to leave Vietnam in the air corridor from here to South Tennessee without shooting from the ground aircraft of the communists. And the South Vietnam Army put down weapons and surrendered to the North Vietnam. So the communists then come to Saigon easily, and Saigon not to be destroyed. Thanks to him, Saigon was saved. So after 1975, he himself under house arrest until the year 1980. He allowed to leave Vietnam and stay outside in France with his daughter. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, I would like to tell you what happened in the last minute. You know, when the war ended, I was 15 years old, 15, but right now I'm 53. So, you know, in that time, I'm staying here, and Saigon is very conflicted because many people everywhere, the communist refugees and the soldiers come everywhere, they concentrate, surround Saigon, try to find out a way to get out of the country. So some shooting happened. So my father said, everybody, he ordered, now not allowed to get out of the house, not safe outside, because he afraid a coup d'etat will be happening. So everybody should stay at home and listen to the radio. But in the last day, when he turned on radio, and ladies and gentlemen, there's no news. He turned to first channel, only the music. I'm dreaming of the one Christmas. And he turned on another channel, the same thing. That's music, you know, broadcast continuously. Finish, repeat, finish, repeat. We wonder why so. And suddenly, we hear a lot of the sound of helicopter in the sky of Saigon. So my father decided to go up to the top of the house. Oh, and you see many helicopters. You know, they land on any high building and saw American. So the helicopter come there, pick them up. Until the midday. At the midday, the communist tank coming through. So Vietnam, South Vietnam surrendered that time. And 20 years later, in the year of 1988, when our country opened the door, and I read the book. The name of the title of the book is The Diary of CIA Member, Frank Smith. He said that White Christmas song is the signal of the evacuation. Yeah, the signal. For all America, for those who listen to the music now, left behind everything, leaving the house as soon as possible, and going to the high building where helicopter can stop and pick them. That's why I heard it. And you know, at the same time, when American left, some Vietnamese, they go to the American office, they steal something, they steal the food, they steal the chair, even they steal the car. They steal everything. And until midday, communists come to see it. That's the moment I remember when I was young. Okay, now I would like to invite you to come to the next day.
So what's the name of the palace again?
You know,
The name of the palace?
after 1975, right here, there was the last meeting organized in this palace in order to reunify our country to be one country with its new name, SRV. SRV, that means Socialist Republic of Vietnam. And in the same time, Saigon was changed to the name Ho Chi Minh City. So, in order to commemorate that case, the palace was changed to the name Reunification Palace. We are visiting the Reunification
What year
Palace.
was that?
1975, the end of 1975.
So when was the end of the war? When?
The war ended April 1975. And right here you see the dining room. You see? Where the president hosts this guest. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
The main color over here is yellow. You have any idea for the yellow color?
Chrysanthemum?
Chrysanthemum?
Color of the king?
So I would like to ask you a question. What color in your dining room